Hello everyone, I am El the Game Guy, and today I thought I'd just voice my insights as to the new generation of gaming, and which console I will be most likely purchasing within the coming months. Now, I know this is an extremely controversial topic, and people certainly have a bias as to which console franchise they grew up with, so I am in pretty much the same boat here, and I would love to hear your opinions as well. I'm definitely an open-minded person, and I just love reading arguments about the different consoles and the reasons why you'll be purchasing or choosing to purchase the console that you will be. So it starts off probably when I'm 8 and onwards, really, because that's when I have a PlayStation 1, and I was introduced into the magical and cartoony innocent games such as Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy, and Spyro, and Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, and all that great stuff. That was the PlayStation 1 era, and I just instantly fell in love with it. I loved it. And then I moved on to PlayStation 2 around 11 and 12, and staying with PlayStation, I really enjoyed the newer games they had coming out too, like the Jak and Daxter trilogy, and the Sly Cooper games. They were slightly darker than the PlayStation 1 era, but certainly a good step up. I love them very much, and to this day I still play them quite regularly. So when the PlayStation 3 was announced and onwards, there was a new genre of gaming that started to take over the market, and that was the first-person shooter era, and it was pretty much heartbreaking for me, growing up with these innocent games, going slightly darker, but to face this a new genre that didn't appeal to me whatsoever. It was focused more towards the older generation, and I was certainly quite a lot too young for this new genre. And even today, I still haven't really introduced myself into the genre, and I am just not really passionate about those sort of games as I am towards the older PlayStation 1 and 2 games. So as these games are pretty much have pretty much taken over the market these days, it's been very hard for me to find PlayStation 3 games that I enjoy. There have been a select few that I have really enjoyed, such as the new Sly Cooper game and the like, but when I heard that when I heard the announcement for the PS4, I was just over the moon, so excited. A new PlayStation, it was going to be awesome. The games, they were just going to bring back all the old franchises. It was going to be like old times, and I was going to love it. But the games list was a massive disappointment, unfortunately. Looking at it, 95% of the time they were really games influenced towards the older generation. We had the first-person shooters, the magical fantasy games, Elder Scrolls, and yeah, the only game that I could find on that early announcement list was Trials Fusion, and even that was a huge jump from the genre I'm used to at the moment, so I was definitely not looking forward to it as much as I wanted to. I just wanted to fall for this PlayStation 4 and have a great time with it, but it just didn't look like it was going to work out. The same could be said with the Xbox One. I very much respect the Xbox franchise. I have not, sadly, I haven't hardly played it, but I have definitely respected them over the years. They've got a huge fan following, and I'm sure they're going to get great sales numbers for the new Xbox One. And the same games list for that is around the same too, so both of them were kind of nearly ruled out. I was very disappointed with that. But also, with those two consoles, the jump in technology between the previous and the new generation certainly did not look too much different between generations, which there is going to be a significant change. There's going to be a way better graphics. The games are just going to be so cool for the people into them, and yeah, the social element of gaming is going to be, I don't know, out the roof. It's going to be awesome for all people involved, and it's just really hard for someone to grow up with such simple gaming to get into this new social aspect and the new games and all this online. Even though it's really cool and I'm starting to get into it, I really don't think I could face that at the moment. So I know the Wii U's been out for quite a few months now, but when looking at it compared to PlayStation, it looks so much more appealing to me. For one, the technology that Nintendo has jumped from the Wii to the Wii U is just so much incredibly different compared to the PlayStation and Xbox franchises. I mean, they've really gone out of their shell, just like the Wii, and they've taken a big risk. And to me personally, it looks like it has paid off. The gamepad is just unbelievable compared to, well, technology jump from the Wii remote. And looking at the controllers for Xbox and PlayStation, or Xbox One and PlayStation 4, they really haven't changed much technology-wise, even though I know PlayStation 4 is going to be more around the control movement and stuff. They've got the sensor in there, but the Wii U is definitely a big jump in technology, and it looks really exciting. And for me as a gamer, buying one of these systems, the Wii U would be so much more exciting for me with all this technology, and it really takes me back to old times when I used to be in awe at all these new pieces of technology coming out, the new games that really drew me in. So, and one other point about the Wii U that really is drawing me in so far is the games. I know it is really kind of made for the younger generation that are into the innocent and cartoony games, and frankly that is me. I am passionate about those games, and the games list is almost perfect for the new generation for me. I know they've got the games like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, which I'm not really into, but they're kind of my games, and Lego City Undercover looks pretty awesome in my opinion. So games like that are really drawing me into this console. Unfortunately, they haven't really been announced or anything for the new PlayStation and Xbox as much, because as I said, they're definitely focusing around the older generation of gamers. So at the moment, that looks like the best bet for me, and I'm really excited for the Wii U at the moment. There may be some change, there may be some great games coming out for the PlayStation 4 that are going to be revealed, but at the moment it just doesn't look that way for me. So as you can tell, I'm definitely drawn towards the Wii U, and that's the way it looks like it's going to stay. And hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be doing some Wii U footage in the coming months. I have no guarantee when, but it looks like that looks that way at the moment. So please feel free 100% to share your opinions. As I said, I love reading the different arguments for the new consoles, and it fascinates me how the franchise you've grown up with as a kid can just have such an impact on you to support them all the way. So please feel free to check out my other videos if you like my style. So there we go, I thought I'd just throw it out there. That's my opinion on the new generation of gaming. I will see you in a coming video. So see you then, goodbye.